Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jessica Pace, your local real estate expert here in the South Bay of Los Angeles. And today I'm exploring one of my favorite neighborhoods, Seaside, Torrance. Torrance is an incredible city, by the way. So many different subsections of Torrance, so many assets, so many amenities here in Torrance. But Seaside is probably one of my favorites. We are about a stone's throw away from the Pacific Ocean, just this way. Couple blocks this way. As you can see, it's a very suburban neighborhood. It has kind of a beachy, laid back vibe, but also very Americana suburb. If you like that vibe, this might be the right neighborhood for you. I absolutely love this neighborhood. Homes are beautiful, pride of ownership in this area, lots of trees, quiet streets. We're gonna go explore why I love it so much and take you on a little trip through Seaside, Torrance. So where is Seaside? Seaside is just east of the Pacific Ocean and the Riviera, which is in Redondo Beach, South Redondo. So you're just east of that community. Behind me, you can see Palos Verdes Peninsula here as the hill, we call it, as the hill rises up behind me. That's also part of this area. To the east of me is the Torrance Airport, Walteria, and north is North Torrance. This would be considered South Torrance, Southwest Torrance. Beautiful area, as you can see. Look at this street behind me. Gorgeous, gorgeous area. We have neighbors walking dogs. You have kids outside. You have kids riding bikes. The streets are generally quiet. I'm on a little bit of a busier street here. A couple cars going by, but nothing crazy. It's a great area if you're looking for a community feel, neighborhood feel. We have a neighbor running down the street here, going for a run. So that's kind of the vibe of this area. Really, really nice place to live. Another positive of Seaside I want to point out is you have these homes here, but there's a lot of sloping. It's pretty hilly in here, which is great for views. If you're looking for a home with views, you are going to see neighborhood views, community views, but you are going to have homes with views. Got a friendly neighbor here. But you are going to have homes with views in this area because there is a lot of sloping. There's a lot of hills. As you can see on this slope upwards, we have more homes on slopes. So with that comes viewpoint, vantage point. Not going to be ocean views, but you might have some city views. You might have some Palos Verdes views, and you'll certainly have seaside views depending on the location of your home. You are going to see views of Palos Verdes. You're going to see views of Redondo this way towards the west and beyond. I had a client interested in this area, and we looked at this house up on the hill here. You see that one? From that house, you can actually see the Hollywood sign in Hollywood. So yes, there are views. There are views here in Seaside, not just of Palos Verdes, PV, but also into Los Angeles. So as you can see, this is quite a beautiful street. Old growth trees. This is Linda Drive, just off Doris Way. Tree lined, gorgeous, beautiful, pride of ownership. This is a little bit of a kind of a higher end of the Seaside section. This is also incidentally where Candy Cane Lane is. Have you ever heard of that? This area is known in the South Bay for its Christmas time decorations. It is beautiful. It is stunning. There are lights on every one of these houses. They string across the trees. I mean, this neighborhood goes all out. I don't know if this is part of the deal when you buy the home here. This might be some kind of contract that you sign that you have to light up your house like the Griswold family Christmas. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. If you are in the South Bay during that December month, try to come through here in the evening. Be patient. A lot of cars trying to get through here, driving slowly with their little ones, and just checking out the Christmas lights. What's the bottom line? What's the median home price here in Seaside, Torrance? I would say that's around 1.5 million. That fluctuates depending on what's going on. These interest rates are not helping right now, and hopefully we'll see those go down in the coming months and years. But 1.5 is about what you're going to spend here for a turnkey in Seaside, Torrance. If you are in the Candy Cane Lane section of Seaside, it's going to be a little bit more. In fact, I'd be pushing more towards the $2 million mark. So just be prepared for that price point. But you do get big lots. Look at this beautiful house. Lots of gorgeous houses here. We have one getting renovated across the street here. Here's one on the market right here behind me. It's a little shabby chic. So we are looking at probably a new roof and definitely a paint job. I have a great painter, by the way, if you need somebody. This one is on the market for $1,100,000. That's the purchase price. It's been on the market for 14 days. It is obviously a bit of a fixer. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, so good size. Really nice place to live. It does have views of Palos Verdes over this hedge here. Great place to start if you're a first-time home buyer and you want to find something that you can fix up. Buy that $1.1 million fixer. Get your guys in here and make it your own. That's probably the best way to get into this market if you are a first-time home buyer and want to put up with those construction headaches. Reach out to your agent. Your realtor is going to have painters, they're going to have electricians, they're going to have plumbers. They have people that they work with consistently. So keep that in mind always. They have a lot of information to give you. A lot of these homes are 3-bedroom, 2-bath, good size lots, pretty good size lots, 5,000 square foot lots and sometimes bigger. Different styles, modernizing, renovating, and making it more what the consumer likes today. I love a good white picket fence, very Americana, very much the American dream to have that little white picket fence. Lots of value for the area, considering how close you are to the ocean, how close you are to the amenities of being near Redondo Beach. Also great school district here in Torrance, so lots of assets here for Seaside. When you're this close to neighborhoods like Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, where those prices are astronomical, Seaside still offers you affordable living here in the South Bay. Don't expect to buy into this area, paint it, and be able to turn it around and get an extra $500K. This is not the place to do it. This is a long-term investment for young families who are looking to live in the property. I'm at Seaside Elementary School. What an incredible school. It's just so sweet. School's in session and you can hear the sound of children, which is lovely. Torrance Unified School District is a great school district. Look it up on niche.com. My little one actually went to Seaside Preschool, which isn't affiliated with the school district, but was also lovely just down the way here. So you have Seaside Elementary, you have Calle Mayor Middle School, and then children in this area would go to South High School, not necessarily children anymore, but South High School. Parents love these schools because they have strong parent involvement, they have high test scores, and really secure campuses, which is kind of what we need in this day and age, unfortunately, but safe area to go to school. We are at Aire Golf Course, as you can see behind me. This is a 9-hole course right smack in the center of Seaside, which is awesome. If you don't live in Torrance, it's going to cost you $9 to play here. If you do live in Torrance, I believe it's $7. You get a little bit of a discount for being a local. It's open sunrise to sunset. I believe definitely check their website for hours, especially winter and summer. It's going to shift based on time of day, sunset, sunrise. What's cool about this course is it's this very, very small course. All you need is your pitching wedge and your putter. It's really all you need. If you want to play around with your pitching, maybe bring a 60 or a 52, something like that, this might be the place to practice that. You hit off the mats as well, so be aware of that. Very nice little facility here. There's the front right there where you check in. There's a restroom, and then there's the golf course behind me. Aire Golf Course also does have a small playground here, which is quite cool. So while mom's hanging out with kids, maybe dad and brother can go out and play, or dad and sister. Could be a girl, could be the mom playing golf while the dad's back at the playground. We don't need to ascribe ourselves to gender rules here. All right, we're in Seaside Heroes Park. What a cute little walk-through park. Oh my gosh. There are a ton of walk-through parks in Los Angeles County, but this one is getting some special care. I read the plaque about why this is called Seaside Heroes Park, and it's because there was 3 boys that grew up in this area, you know, went to the elementary school here, the middle school, the high school in this area. Unfortunately, they passed away in the Iraq War and the Afghanistan War, gave their lives to protect American soil and to protect the interests of America in foreign lands. And because of that, Torrance is memorializing them in this park, and they're doing an amazing job of that. This plaque is beautiful. Come and read it if you do come through here, and just recognize why this is here and enjoy it. There's a little tiny rock wall right here for the little ones. Great little, I can see my daughter doing this. She loves jumping from rock to rock or thing to thing. So really sweet little area for kids. Not a playground you see every day. Dogs can come through here. You have doggy poop bags here. It's just a cut through from Catherine Avenue to Anza Avenue. Birds, I can hear crows, I can hear, that's not a crow, that is a, what is that? Oh gosh, I know that bird. They're black. Raven. That's a raven. Hear that little clicking? That's a raven. But here's Anza here, as you can see. Busier road. Goes into a commercial corridor as well. I'm hearing a little bit of, let's look above me. I'm hearing some small aircraft. This is what you're gonna hear if you live in this area. So that's what you're gonna hear if you live in this area. Small aircraft taking off from that Torrance Airport, Zamperini Airport here, municipal airport, and they do take off west because you have that ocean breeze coming in. I'm on the other side of that airport, so I hear them landing. I don't find it an issue. I actually kind of like seeing some of those old planes come in and the cool small planes. It is a little louder when they take off than when they land, because they do have to get that engine up and running to get off the ground. So just beware of that though. That is I guess a con of living in this area. You're gonna have a little bit of that air traffic noise. I'm gonna get a little shade because it is hot today. This is Lago Seco Park. Lago Seco, in Spanish, is dried lake. Anyone out there want to comment below and make sure my translation is correct? And in fact, there is a lake just on the other side of this fence over here. I looked it up on the map. There's no access to it, no public access to it, but it does have a long history, which is kind of interesting. It was a runoff area for many years back in the 1800s when they were just building out this area. Over the years, it kind of stayed. This area, because of the lake, has this expansive soil. I was reading about it online. Expansive soil, so when it's wet it expands, and when it's dry it contracts, and that does actually add to sort of some land movement for homes in this area. This block right here is pretty cool because it does have access to this incredible park where I see people doing Tai Chi, there's people walking their dogs, there's a playground for kids, and another cool thing, we're gonna go out in the sun, there's a garden. Oh, okay, mushrooms. Cool. Big, giant, enormous mushrooms. I'm glad I didn't walk on those. We need mushrooms, right? Like, that's important for the earth. But there is a community garden here, which is so awesome. I love community gardens. Great way to grow your own food, be a part of the rest of the community, and more open green space for our butterflies, our pollinators, our bees, and just getting your hands back in the earth, something that humans in this day and age, the modern human, doesn't do enough, in my opinion. So this is part of the Seaside neighborhood. It's across Anza from the area that we've been exploring, but it's a 4-minute drive from there, and you can absolutely walk as well. Thanks for watching. My name is Jessica Pace. I'm a real estate agent here in the South Bay, Los Angeles County, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Reach out today for a buyer's presentation on Seaside Torrance. I'm here to help, guide, and let you know what are some of the best neighborhoods for you, right fit for you. Not everybody is going to love Seaside. I do. Anyone with a family would probably love this area. There's just a lot to offer here. So I appreciate your time. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Like my little one says, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.